Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody out there doing this morning? It's 6:23 a.m. I am headed towards Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to the reseller rally. Group of eBay sellers getting together. But I'm going to do something wild and crazy. I'm leaving 4 days early because I'm going to source Amazon and eBay all the way up there and all the way back. I'll take you guys along for the ride. Hell no, truck. You can stay your dumb ass over there. Sorry about that. I have a tendency of a little road rage, especially this early in the morning with a double trailer truck in the fast lane. God almighty. Just a note, truck driver, you're pulling two trailers. What thinks you could be out here in this lane on a hill? Come on. Anyway, I'm gonna hit a bunch of Walmarts, Walgreens, Goodwills, any thrift stores I see on the way up there. Plan is to start stopping in, is it Clarksville? Something up Interstate 24 north of Nashville, and then spend probably 6 hours in Kentucky, and then spend the night tonight in Evansville, Indiana, which is right across the line from Kentucky, and then pick up tomorrow, finish Evansville if I don't get there until later, and you're going to head north towards I think it's Lafayette, West Lafayette, Indiana. Should spend the night there tomorrow night, and then Wednesday night I'll end up somewhere north of Chicago, somewhere of Chicago, and then by Thursday I've got hotel reservations at the hotel where everything's going to happen Saturday. So I will continue to buy stuff and meet up with folks and do whatever goes on, but I will have a base of operations for 3 days in Schaumburg, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. And then Sunday we'll start heading back. We'll probably buy stuff a lot of the way Sunday, and then get up Monday and decide I've had enough after a full week on the road, and we'll drive home from there. So this will be I have no pressure on time. You know, editing videos takes time. I have no pressures of where I've got to be. So if you've got any questions about what I do, how I do things, these videos would be a good point to ask a question. I will try to answer the questions as soon as I get good at know that I actually have a question. But anyway, just to focus this morning is heavy Walmarts. Just because Walmart's a lot of them have gone through their inventory and they've stuck the clearance back out, and it's the middle of the summer, they want this stuff gone. So me and my brother have been finding some pretty good deals on Walmart. So I figured, let's go right between the two interstates, up the regular roads, and see what I can find. I was going to tell you some of the things that I do to make it easier on myself on these trips, and when I get home. Is it just me? I think I've got way too much gray. I'm gonna have to put some of that get rid of your gray stuff out of my beard so I don't look like I'm like 70. Lord have mercy. But like receipts, I have started scanning receipts. I've done this for a couple months now. I pay for the pro version, or the middle version. There's 3 tiers of Evernote. Evernote created a program called Scannable, which is iOS only, and basically it uses your camera on your iPhone to become a scanner to scan a receipt in. And so I create a folder in Evernote saying, this one will be Chicago trip 2017 or June 2017, and any receipt that I have, I'll scan it when I get back to the van and put it in. I carry a little bank bag. I'll put it in the bank bag. So when I get back home, not only do I have a paper copy to put in a manila envelope and mark it Chicago trip June 2017, but I also have them digitally too. So heaven forbid, Amazon want me to show them a receipt, I can go find it. That's a receipt that's emailable. It's because I pay. The big difference with the second tier, going from free to paid Evernote, is the scans are OCR, which means they're searchable. It scans, when it scans it in, it picks up all the words, so you can search for, say, Barbie doll, whatever. It's a great help. Instead of having to open every receipt and look at it, you can just make it scan through your receipts. And also, it goes from allowing you to have Evernote on 2 devices to, I don't know if it's unlimited, maybe it's 5, I don't know what it is, but it makes it much nicer because, it allows me to put Evernote on my iPad, which is sitting up there in the window. I need to put my place in so I know how much farther I got to go. It's always fun to notice you got like 150 miles to drive. Today's like 332 miles driving and 19 stops, I think. Sounds like a lot, but then you realize that the first stop in for 170, 180, just get to the first one, so then it becomes a normal day. That's why I left at 5:40 in the a.m. Heaven forbid, nobody should be allowed to be up this early in the morning. And you would think I'd be alone on the interstate. You'd be wrong. But don't worry, every idiot woke up and goes, let's get in the fast lane and get in front of Scott today. We want to see how long it takes for him to cuss like a sailor. He's only had 2 hours sleep. He's probably already cussed me out. You're damn right I have. Anyway, I digress. But it is really a nice thing to do, because I'm the world's worst about filing stuff and keeping up with stuff. But I scan it and put it in my phone. My iPhone has 256 gig of memory, so it ain't like I'm gonna fill that sucker up anytime soon. Even with videos, it ain't gonna fill up. What's the other thing I started doing? If you want to know the nitty gritty, how cheap is Scott? Lord have mercy. I got the cooler with me again on this trip. I miss it when I don't bring. I've got a Yeti cooler that I take most times. I get to carrying on so much. He's right here somewhere, buddy. I don't know what you're doing, but I got a full KA going blasting on my radar tender. There is a Tennessee trooper right here somewhere. Good luck with him, buddy. But the cooler is not just for drinks. I carry sandwich meat, and I'll buy some bread here at the first stop. If I was only going to a Walmart or 2 or 10 today. So I will buy some sandwich meat and probably a thing of mustard. Mustard's pretty cheap. You can get Walmart mustard for, I don't know, $1. Can you really tell a difference between one yellow mustard to the next? I can't. So I'll buy some, probably the little round sandwich things. I don't know what to call them. I just know what they look like. And some sandwich meat, and I will have sandwiches for lunch. Not only are they pretty good on calories, you can a ham sandwich kind of help me control some calories on this trip. With all the walking I do, but you also do a lot of sitting on these trips, so that kind of cancels out a little bit. Because when you're moving, you're really moving, and when you're not, you're stuck in this driver's seat looking at the windshield for quite a long time. So I have the cooler. It is full of drinks already, because I do not want to pay the exorbitant prices that the Quick Rips convenience stores charge you for. Why would I want to pay $1.79, or I can get 2 for $3 for Dasani water, or I can get 99-cent water. When you can buy Dasani's 24 for $3.99 at Walmart. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. So I carry the cooler when it runs low. I'm trying to cut Diet Coke, or keep Diet Coke down. That's one of my few addictions I have in this world, is freaking Diet Coke. It comes and goes. I hadn't drunk any for the last, up until 3 days ago, I hadn't had any in 6 weeks. I fell off that wagon, damn it. I'm drinking the first one right now. Need some caffeine though, so can't complain. But I've got tea, I've got water, I've got Diet Coke, and I've got some cherry wine. Yeah, most of y'all don't know what cherry wine is. It is a cherry carbonated soda made in North Carolina. Cheerwine's the bomb. I generally pick up a little bit when I'm there. Or if I go by a cookout, they have Cheerwine. That's about the only restaurant in the world that carries Cheerwine. But anyway. So the cooler will save money. I mean, it has easily paid for itself over and over. It's a Yeti, and it was expensive. I think I paid about $250 for it. It's the medium cooler, not the little bitty one, not the super monster. 35 quarts. You know, it'll hold ice. I got ice by the house and one of them little ice square things. It was $2 for 20 pounds. Filled the cooler way up. So what? The next time it needs ice. Okay, this is really cheap. Normally, if I get a bag of ice, if I don't use that place, I will keep the bag for the rest of the trip, and I'll fill it up at every hotel. And that way, I only buy but one bag of ice, no matter how far we go. You know, we went to California back, we bought one bag of ice. I kept that bag and filled the cooler up all the way. I don't have a bag right now because that one was, you get 20 pounds for $2 without a bag, and if you bag it up, you get 16 pounds for $2. More for the same price. I don't need a bag. But I'll have a bunch of shopping bags here in a little while, Walmart, Walgreens, whatever, and I'll just use one of them to fill the cooler up. Hell, maybe two of them. It won't take more than one because it's not going to be that hot. So, I'm staying at a hotel and I got ice machines. I ain't paying for ice. So not only do I stay at a hotel that gives you free breakfast, even if it's awful, you can eat a bowl of cereal and be cheap. Because even no matter how weak their breakfast is, they'll have cereal. So, at worst, I'll have a cereal breakfast. I'll get some ice for the cooler. Then I'll eat a sandwich for lunch. So you're pretty much, your expenses for the day are dinner, maybe a snack, which I'll pick up some crackers at Walmart, Lance crackers usually, and you know they're like 8 for like $2.50 instead of the whatever craziness they charge you at a convenience store. If I was smart, I'd have gone by Costco and got the big monster pack of 40 for $5. But I didn't think about it. So your expenses are the gas, the hotel, and then dinner. And unless I found a diners, drive-ins, and dives, you know, I generally eat on the lighter side. Half the time you're going to take it to a hotel or headed towards a hotel. So I try not. When I'm with my brother, it's different. We generally eat a bigger dinner just because, you know, one time we've stopped during the day and just kind of relaxing. But when it's just me, I don't like eating alone. It's one of the few things about this business that is a negative if you're on the road, is you really think about it when you're eating by yourself. So I don't really care for that too much. So therefore, I just grab something to a drive-thru. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of the big ones. I eat a lot of Chick-fil-A just because the grilled chicken sandwiches are very good, and Chick-fil-A is always, not only are their employees super nice, but you know the quality is always the same. I mean, I hardly ever have a bad experience. So there's a lot to be said about that. So is there anything else I do to save money? I do the receipts, saves time. The cooler saves money. I don't know. Let me think about that, and I will get back with you in the next portion of this video. All right, peace. Oh, am I glad it's early in the morning. Stumbled out of the van like somebody looking for a wheelchair. Ooh, 2 hours sleep and then get up and sit in the van for 2 hours. Ooh, stiff as a poker. Oh my goodness. When did 48 become this old? Anyway, spent $97. About 75% of that was clearance at Walmart. Pulling into a Walgreens. It was right on the street. I don't have the Walgreens for this area on the map because I wasn't planning on hitting any unless I saw them. But since I'm looking at this one, Let's go inside and see what we find. They've had a couple items on clearance I've been picking up. It makes $6 or $7 on $7, so it's 100% return or pretty close to it, so it's not bad. You know, $7 if I'm on ride by, I might as well stop and get it. All right, peace. Okay, look over here at Goodwill. I'm gonna try to take you in and see how this works. This is the first time I've ever tried this. If it's real shaky, I'll just delete it.
How are you doing? You still working hard?
Yes.
Okay.
That's an old phone. That's good to have two phones.
What was it on Al's daddy house?
Hold on, mama.
I told him not to go over there.
He don't listen. Last time he going to his dad's house, found out he over his mama. He don't listen. He do what he want to do, try to be like boy.
Yes. Somebody got 25 plus shipping on this phone. 20. It's $2. $3. Always check the old cell phones. Don't care anything about. PJ would take the stapler. I don't want a stapler. Alright, time to check it. Time to check this in. That'd be a no-go. Oops, finger. Alright. You might need me. I should buy 99-cent soap just to give it to folks to stink. Alright, and that's all the electronics and everything. Alright, I'm gonna buy this phone. Talk to you in the car. I haven't watched that yet, but I think I sucked at carrying the phone into the stores. These other folks kind of make it look easy. I can see why PJ Struggleville, his YouTube channel, he doesn't carry the phone in there very much. Damn, it's too hard to look up shit, look at stuff. I bought that phone. I always check the old cell phones like that, like the really old ones. Let me turn this stupid thing off. Because they don't have GPS on them. And you say, Scott, why would anybody want a phone without GPS on it? Because they don't want people to know where the hell they are or be able to track them by the GPS. Aha! If you're up to no good, you want the old dilapidated phone. The only thing they can do is tell you what cell tower you're at, I believe. I don't think they can tell anything else. So, can't pinpoint you to a certain location. They can only, like a radius or whatever. Hey, I bought a little dice game. It was new in the package. It was 99 cents. I think it sells for like $9.99, so I think I'll make like $4 on it. Normally, you know, half time I wouldn't mess with that, but damn, the rent was like $7,000 in toys. How do you leave $4 laying there for $7 in toys? $7,000 in toys. I don't possess that, so I'll take the sticker off and throw it in the box with the rest of it. It really is a good, helps reduce the shipping costs of all the rest of the items. I'm at the midway point of the day. I have spent probably $700 at Walmart. I've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been to 8 Walmarts. I've been to at least 8 Walgreens. So I don't know why I'm stuck behind this guy talking to y'all. Gotta get on my game and be a speed demon. Oh, I'm always turn the radar data back on. I think this is my turn up here, and I just cut in front of this guy. I just pulled around. Awesome. But I've probably spent maybe half that in Walgreens. I've bought. I do thrifting. I do like to thrift. I don't buy a lot on these trips just because, you know, it'll start clogging up and it'll be hard to get back. I'm going to continue to, starting tomorrow, I'm really going to hit some thrift store. Right now I'm going through an area I've been through before. The next tomorrow is places I've never been. So, yeah, I had lunch at Chick-fil-A, and the guy in line was asked me if I was going down 41. And I told him, I don't know. I'm going where the map tells me to go. Well, I was going up 41, of course. And 41 was a big stretch of it is shut down with a head-on collision. So we hope those folks are all right. The guy said there were just car pieces everywhere. So, but now, of course, I come down here and it's not shut down anymore. So they must have cleared that. I lost my train of thought. When you're tired, you shouldn't have to talk about two things at the same time. But I do it a little different for eBay. I picked up some hemorrhoid wipes to sell on eBay. I'll buy anything. I don't care. I think I got them for $1 a pack, and they're selling for $14 with free shipping, and they don't weigh anything. And so I bought 6 packs. I mean, it's like $7 or $8 in profit. And by the time you leave 6 of them back there, you know, I'm in a store and that's $42, $43 to leave back there. I've been thinking about today, and I think I'm going to do things backwards. One of the things I can tell you is, if you're going to try this, is don't be afraid to experiment, do things different. I am so tired that I know there's no way I'll have the concentration enough to deal with this inventory. So what I'm going to do is, when I get to the hotel in Evansville, Indiana, I'm going to probably drag the stuff in, because I almost always drag it in because I don't want to give anybody a reason to break my windows out. You know, I've only had this van, 8-9 months. I don't need to see the window guy to replace it because I was lazy. So I'll drag everything in, and then I will go to sleep, pretty much. And I will sleep until, I don't know, 5 or 6. I'll get up, go ahead and start working on everything, go eat the free breakfast, come back, finish up, and then check out 9, 10, 11, whatever it takes. Shouldn't take that long. I don't have a ton of stuff. One box is full of one item. It's an item that sells, it's a kitchen that sells for, it's normally $9.74. I got it for $5, so I bought 48 of them. They're currently selling at 100,000 ranking kitchen, which is pretty decent. 11 sellers at $21, which means I will make $7.50 per. And I bought 48 of them. So that was a pretty good chunk there. One of the Walgreens, or one of the Walmart something, had a bunch of video games. Must have been Walmart. Walgreens generally doesn't have video games. But I bought 18 video games for $5 each or less. Some of them are $3. And there are 6 of those games in there that are more than $30, and there are 4 of them that are more than $55 in that same lot. So that was a good chunk there. I bought a couple of pairs of headphones. $49 less 25%, so that $37.50. Bought 2 of them. And EMF person has the buy box at $110.99. And in electronics, they got a rank of about 4,000, which is really, really low. I've been selling these a lot. Walgreens carries them. Walgreens getting out of them. They just happen to have them on. A manager at that store had 2 pairs, so he just, because they're not on their display anymore, so he put them at 25% off. Normally, I would try to get more off than that, but you know, I'm making so much money on them anyway, it doesn't matter. I just got to grab them. Anything else exciting happen other than Chick-fil-A? Drank an energy drink. Try not to do that. I'm too old for energy drinks, but still tired. That didn't work out. Old man needs sleep. But that's all I got for you. I'm headed up Highway 41 in Kentucky. I just left Hopkinsville, for whatever that's worth. And I'm headed to, I don't know, Henderson. Yeah, that's where I'm going, Henderson. There's a Walmart there, and a Walgreens somewhere, and a Goodwill. So if I'm going to do Goodwill the other way, I will just take a piece of footage whenever I get stuff back to the van, if I buy anything at a Goodwill. If not, you know, when I get, you know, another quarter of the way done with this day, so I still have 180 miles left to drive before I get to the hotel, and I still have 11 stops. I added 6 more back because I'm having so much fun being tired. I wanted to go to more. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I will, if there's anything at the Goodwill coming up, I will shoot a picture. If not, I will probably talk in the hotel room. Just show you all the boxes. Really not what's in them. Just because Amazon's so hard. I'm coming to your city. I'm coming to buy your stuff. Right on, right on. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day.